vlog number 13, 14, I'm not sure because it's been a very long time I've did something. So I thought we would really wait for something. So I've got something ordered from Amazon and we're gonna use that to do magic with this guy. Samsung really does magic, you know, Samsung. So let's see what this video is about. Okay, so things you've been needing for this build are pretty specific, to be honest. I mean, these things are not commonly accessible. Anyway, I just give you a description of what we exactly need. Okay, this is basically enables you to use any remote. Basically this signal thing, I'll show you guys. You see the light blinking over there? That's infrared, so that can only be seen on camera. So that cameras have the wavelength that enable you to see such things. Now the thing is, we have to capture that using one of these guys, which I made previously, but I can't find it. Wait, give me a second. It's called an IR receiver. Now anyway, I'll show you what all we need right now. Okay, on the first hand we need an Arduino microprocessor. These guys are 300 rupees on eBay. I'll leave the link in the description. I tried making a relay circuit right over here. It didn't work out pretty well, so I got another order for this guy. This guy is a really Arduino extension. Actually, it's like a module you plug into the Arduino. I mean, you connect it using cables. And what I plan on is basically having green LEDs behind this panel. Oh shit, that's dusty. Anyway, smiley. Okay, so we're gonna put green over here so that it bounces off the ceiling right over there. And then under the desk I tried doing something with a double side tape over here and here. Unfortunately these are not strong enough, so I went off to the shop again, got some heavy duty wire, these 7 meters, and I got this baby. This guy was a bit expensive, but I got him. This is a 3M heavy duty double side tape. It's literally black in color double side tape. It's pretty sick. So this guy promises to be adhesive, I mean sticky under all weather conditions, and 3M is a company you can believe on. So I got off with the cheap knockoff version of double side tape. And those were, oh shit, that looks weird. Okay, I have no idea how that happened. Anyway, we're gonna remove the black thing and then put these and this guy back over there. I know the room's a big mess, but we're gonna put those back in. And then the green and blue LEDs are getting controlled by fancy remote, which I can't find. Yeah, there you go. No, that's the Talos guy. God, where did I leave them? Okay, yeah, got it. This guy is gonna be for the, probably for the lights, the LED ones. And I'm gonna probably put the blue one for this big panel over here, which I very often use. And this light is pretty much okay because this goes on and off with the switch, so it doesn't quite matter that much. Anyway, but these two I always forget, and then the monitor obviously, but the monitor gets off pretty much easily with the power button, so that doesn't need much of a fix. Anyway, let's get started with the build then. So first let me just double side the what do you call those things? God, the LEDs, and then we get started with the next one. We got the tape stuck on the double side. The double side tape stuck on the LED. I mean, I think I'm gonna stick just the green ones over here so it just bounces off there. So the next thing, I'm so sorry, it's so shaky. Next thing is going to be getting this black sheet out of the way and then wiring it up to a 12 volt supply that's going to be connected to this power outlet. And then I forgot to mention, you actually need a 12 volt adapter because all these LEDs are actually 12 volts. And then we have this tiny little thing which I wanted to show you guys. Okay, I forgot about it because I forgot that it was kept. Okay, that's disappointing. It's not even there in that box. So it's actually a little module I took out from an old receiver that basically enables you to get infrared signals out of a TV remote and capture it. It's a receiver which I plan on nailing exactly over here, so that the wiring goes like that, and then the chip goes somewhere over there, and everything just fits in perfectly. So I guess I just record what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't have a better angle of it, so yeah. So I thought I'd give you guys a glimpse of what exactly is happening. So I got the wiring done, and wait, I can't get it focused. Okay, now I got the wiring done, and yeah, that's the green one. The green feels so bright in comparison to the blue, and it gives off a really cool vibe. I mean, I really feel like gaming. But I think I should cut off the green one, maybe. Like, let's give it a shot. So the blue looks really cool. I mean, it just lights up everything that is neon, including highlighters and stuff. So we got the wiring done, and the blinking blue light, you see that corner, is a Bluetooth receiver that's connected to the woofer that's down there. It's very messy, but I know how it works. That's what matters. And this got plated over here. The wire shadow is actually coming up, so probably I should move this wire a bit. Look neater. Anyway, the ceiling does look green. Now let me just remove the green one. Okay, let's see how it looks to get an idea. So this is just the blue one. I think this looks more cleaner. Maybe we should let go on the green one for the time being and just let the blue ones be there. The green looks a bit absurd, I think. Maybe you should connect green to the subwoofer. Let me see on that. Wait. So now what we have left in our checklist, I connected a circuit breaker cable from the box that lights up this thing. So it's like a split cable, so it disconnects. If I disconnect this, it basically works like a switch. So relays are basically magnetic switches that you can command and turn them on and off at your desire. Now, I still didn't find the thing that actually helps me achieve all of this, because it's a crazy mess, and I just screwed up by putting all the nails on that corner by mistake. Anyway, it's actually a small bundle of red, brown and orange wire piled up together. I remember spinning it together. I actually moved it twice too, thinking that I would actually need it for a future project, and now I can't find it. It's somewhere here, so give me a minute, guys. I'll find it and be right back, okay? Alright, so this is the guy I was speaking about. This guy over here. You see the tiny black little thing? The cute little one? Yeah. This guy is basically how we are going to receive signals. Right now, I'm going to test this by connecting it to this Arduino and uploading a program that simply sends and receives code from this guy and puts it into numbers. So I can write an if program which will basically enable me to check if the number sent by the remote, that is, every button on the remote has a unique hexadecimal code, and this is a lot of information for a normal person, but trust me, if you're actually gonna build this is what you gotta do. Okay, you gotta correspond and put those numbers to a if situation, if else the code, where each relay would get turned on depending on what button is pressed. And to check what number is associated with the button, I'll leave a library link down in the description. Import it to your Arduino program, and then upload that code that says demo, I think receiver demo or something. Yeah, receiver demo. And once that's done, check that code and then write down the code that you get when you press the button you want to use to light it up or disconnect. And once that's done, I leave the final code at the description. It's very rough. I'm pretty dumb at programming. I'm not a programming student. I'm a Viscom guy. So basically, let's just get on with the computer now. So basically, I don't remember exactly what pin I used, So everything you do actually has a pin associated with that, so you can connect it on your Arduino. So if I remember, I did this thing while I was doing the jacket. So I kind of scribbled down the pin for testing the thing. So the one that goes here, that is oh wow, I'm so confused right now. Pin green, gray, purple. Oh shit, what is this? Yellow button. Okay, so I'm gonna figure this out. This is such a bad idea. Okay, so I got the Arduino connected to the IR receiver over here, and this is the remote. Now I'm gonna press the green button, and as you can probably see on the screen, you'll get this number. See, when I press the button, it comes up. And that number corresponds to the hexadecimal value of basically this button, the green button. Now if I put in the blue button, okay, I call it the blue button, the code's going to be different. See, it's F, 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 F. Now if I put in the yellow button, it's going to be a different one. There you go. So for each button on this remote, there is an exact unique code that only the receiver understands. Now that's a good thing for us, because we can use these codes to basically understand which button is being pressed on the remote, hence enabling us to uniquely control about every button on this. But we only have 2 relays on this. That means we can only control 2 things at the moment, and I only need to control that main light and these underlights. So that makes 2 relays are perfect for this build. So now there's a small issue over here, because I exactly have no idea how these pins actually work. So I need to do a bit of research, and I'll be right back, guys. The time's almost 11, but still, I did a partial bit of the coding, and I gave the results as like, if it is equal to this, then digital write this pin out. So basically, right now we have something working. So if I press the red button, there should be a red light on this relay coming up right over here. So watch it, okay? So you guys see, I press the red button, it turns on. Press the red button, it turns off. Turns on, turns off. Turns on, turns off. This is like a moment of joy for me. Anyway, now the next issue is we only control the guy on the left, and there's a guy on the right, so he's gonna be jealous. So I have another whole set of wiring. This yellow guy has to be connected to the slot number 5. I think I took 6, yeah, 5. And then I'll do the same coding for that guy. I'll be right back. And yes, the job is complete. See, I press the red button, this LED comes on. I press the blue one, the one on the left, right comes on. I'm so happy. There you go, we have a perfectly remote controlled setup. Now the next challenge, wiring this guy, that guy, back to this guy. Now I know it's kind of crazy, but yeah, this actually feels really good. I hope you guys enjoy, and we're almost done, so be patient. We have something at the end too, so let's just get this over with very quick. I'm excited since so long. I mean, just had nothing to say. I mean, this guy's dead. Okay, and I press the button, lights off. Press it on, it's on again. I press it again, it's off. It's on. Now I turn off this one. I press the blue button. We have the blue lights on and off. Can you believe that? I mean, literally. On, off, on, off. I'll show you something more cool, okay? I'm going outside, maybe. On, off, on, off. I mean, this is so cool. I can turn off my monitor from here. I can turn on the lights with just a plain old Samsung remote that was just lying around. This is one of the best hacks I've done in my life, and I'm like so excited. So yeah, we nailed it, guys. Thanks for staying with me. So as of now, the build is very untidy, but that doesn't matter. It is so dope to see blue lighting on your table with the click of a button on the remote. I mean, how much easier can life get? So yeah, we have nailed it, and thanks for watching today's vlog. And we need a light, so let's turn it on with the remote. Boop. Okay, so this is one of the craziest thing I've done in my life, and I'm so surprised and happy right now. I don't know what to say. And I have another update coming up. Probably I'll do another video by tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. I love you all. And if you have any more doubts, and if you want me to do this to in your house, just give me a budget. I'll do it for you guys. And if you still are confused and you want to do it by yourself, feel free. I'll leave links to all the things I brought and in the description below. Hit the like button and subscribe. I love doing that. And there's a big thing coming up for this this December, I guess. So there's a big thing coming up, and I want you guys to be aware of that too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like, and have a good night. This is your host, your ghost, PCoxide.